Okay, pile one. So we're asking, what's that one thing you do that makes you stand out in a crowd? The first card that comes out is the Ten of Pentacles. Off the top of my head, I get that you're the type of person who really indulges in the idea of legacy, who indulges in the idea of generational wealth, generations to come after you. You probably are the type of person that likes to immerse yourself in your own family history to see why is it that you do the things that you do, your family members do the things that they do. And that's a reason for you to stand out in the crowd, because a lot of times people don't tend to like take their family serious or be family oriented. I can't say everyone, but I do come across a lot of younger people who aren't very family oriented unless they're like close with one specific person in their family or something of that sort. Next, we have the Hangman. I don't know why I was about to say the High Priestess. So some of you could be highly intuitive, but that probably just came through for myself. Anyway, we have the Hangman's here. The Hangman is a card of, for me, it's a card of enlightenment. It's a card of having a eureka moment where something, I don't say gradually shifts, but it could be like small things coming together that make you have this big realization at a point in time. But for me, I think you stand out from the crowd. Now that I see these two cards together, you could be the type of person that does not mind cutting your family off if it's for the sake of something to do with yourself. Let me see. Yeah, like you're not afraid to cut people off that you've known for a long time. The reason why this makes you stand out from the crowd is because this adds to the progression of your life. A lot of times we hold on tightly to people that really do not serve us, like people that don't mean any good for us. And we're still like, oh, that's been my homeboy since forever. Yeah, I think there's something of your family stresses you out, pisses you off, and you don't mind putting them on hold, putting them on pause. But also too, with the Hangman, there's some type of awakening that you had, and I can't stand using those like buzzwords, but whatever. There's some type of awakening that you had with your life in regards of like how your family does things, how you do things, and how it's not allowing you to get ahead, or how it's allowing you to get ahead. Something of the sorts of like your life path has a lot to do with like how you've been raised, how people in your family have treated you, how they treat each other, how they treat things in their life, whether it's a new car or their jobs or whatever it is. Like it's something of like people maybe not taking things serious and you realizing that it's time for you to take things serious so you're nothing like them. And also you could just honestly see your family in a different light than just, oh, this is my uncle, I love him, he's so great, versus seeing them as actual people. And there's also I see a vibration of somebody that does not mind putting a line in the sand, setting boundaries with their family, firm boundaries with their family, because like you know that they cause your mental health strain. Yeah, the Knight of Wands here now. You don't mind getting a freak on. You do not mind keeping it pushing, keeping it moving. The Knight of Wands too is a person that doesn't mind shaking a table in order to make things work out for themselves, like a more selfish type of person. I think you realized how much you probably gave to your family or gave to like maybe a job even. And oh, let's see what else. Okay. All right. I think I'm seeing. Okay, now I'm seeing the full spectrum. And I was trying to do this reading all fast. This is crazy. I do not want to give y'all no long-winded reading, but let's see how I can sum this up for y'all. So when I see all of these cards together for how you stand out in the crowd, some of y'all really give entrepreneurship vibes. So if you're an entrepreneur, please comment and let me know. But I do get a vibe of somebody who just decided to get the hell out of the workforce and really put their best foot forward with a creative endeavor, project, or just a simple business idea that you decided to, I don't want to say forge ahead with, but like it was something that you thought about for a long time and you decided to just pull the plug and get it done. This is how you stand out from the crowd. And this is the one thing that you do that stands you out from the crowd, from your family, from people that you used to work around, because everybody's so freaking scared. Everybody, the Nine of Wands with the Knight of Swords is just a scary mother lover to me. Like you don't have any backbone. You don't really understand how it is to really go out here and go get it. So I think you may have had a time in your life where you were really scared to do the things that you truly enjoyed. But now with this King of Wands card being here right next to the Knight of Wands, to me, that says that you learned that you just have to pull the plug and get shit going, no matter how scary it may be, no matter how confrontational it may be for like your family to see you doing that, for them to have to support you through this. You're more so like, I need to do what is going to matter to to me years down the line. I don't want to be on my deathbed hoping, praying, and wishing that I did things differently, hoping and praying, wishing that I would have ran after my dreams or like executed on my dreams and whatever skill set it is that I have. Like this pile is giving me like the rebel in a way, but not in a sense of like you rebelling for no reason. You're just rebelling and you're bucking at the system. You're stepping out of the matrix, as people like to say. Like, this is the pile that decided that they're going to do things my way. Like, Frank Sinatra, My Way, Did It My Way. I think that's the name of the song, comes through as I'm saying that. So maybe that's a good song for you to listen to if you've been thinking about forging ahead and getting out there on your own. This could be in anything, honestly. This could be like maybe you're the first person in your family to move away from the hometown. But this is how how you put yourself ahead of the crowd, or how you set yourself outside of the crowd. You decide to just be innovative. You decide on your own fate, on your own journey by taking action constantly. You don't allow your mental anguish or your thoughts to hold you back and suck you in and keep you complacent and stuck. That is why the Hangman is here with the Nine of Wands, because it's like no matter how hard things get, you forge ahead. The Nine of Wands is like that soldier who, or it could be like the 10th round out of 12 for a boxer. Like, yeah, I've been fighting this whole fight. I'm tired, but I'm gonna still go. I got 2 more rounds in me. I'm gonna still go. Like, this is when you're on the ropes, and you decided to not just stay on the ropes. You said, I'm gonna take my time with getting back out there. But when I get back out there, I'm putting action, belt to ass, full force ahead and getting things done. So this is how you're ahead of the crowd. You take action. You're an innovator. You do things on your own accord. You don't wait for everybody else to get up and realize what time it is and how to do things. You realize that if you're going to make your life what you want it to be, you got to do things your way. So you create your own rules and you do things in the best of your abilities to make things happen how you need and want them to be. So that is how you put yourself ahead of the crowd. That's the one thing that you do that makes you stand out from the crowd. So thank you so much, Pile Ones, for coming to this reading. Book your personal readings with me. Right now, they are $26. I'm keeping them cheap for a little bit. It is a limited time. If you want a personal reading, email me and comment down below if this is you. If you're rebellious, if you're an innovator, let me know in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye-bye. Pile Dos. I said it like that on purpose, y'all. But Pile 2, we are seeing, what's that one thing you do that puts you ahead of the crowd, or how do you stand out from the crowd? We have the 6 of Pentacles here. You don't mind being the person to take the lead. I get like the type of person that likes to say, oh, this first round, the shots are on me. Like the type of person who doesn't mind being the life of the party. I don't know why I'm getting that off the 6 of Pentacles, but like you like to lead with your money in a sense of having a good time. So this is how you stand out from the crowd. Let's see what else we have. We have the Page of Swords. Okay, so with these 2 cards together, I think that you're vigilant about the people that you decide to help. You're vigilant about where you put your energy and how you spread your energy. You're not too easily swayed on the things that you want to do. So this is how you stand out from the crowd. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, from these 3 cards, I get that you're the type of person that always seeks new opportunities. You love having multiple streams of income. You indulge in different things, so you know that you always have to have money coming in. You don't necessarily feel like, excuse me, you don't necessarily feel like there's ever a time where more income is a bad thing. You really never feel like that. So I can definitely relate with y'all on that. You understand too that I don't know why this looks so dusty, y'all. I don't like how this looks. But anyway, you understand how important it is for you to be the type of person to maybe always come through for other people. Like, you could be the person that people always borrow money from. And you're able to do this because you're constantly looking for new opportunities. Yeah, the 4 of Pentacles as well. So you could be the type of person that's always looking for new opportunities, but you also know how to balance out your energy. So say you're the type of person who has 2 jobs and you may go to school as well. People probably be like, damn, how you do all of that? You're going to be burnt out. And they don't realize that your 9 to 5, you get out of work early every day. Your second job, you work 3 times a week. And your classes, 1 is online and you have to go into school for the other 2, but the other 2 are really like easy, fun subjects for you. So it's not that hard. Like, that type of person that understands energy, that knows how to manage their time, not manage their finances. This is how you stand out from the crowd, because you're not frivolous. You're not careless with your funds. sponge. You're not careless with how you expend your energy. Yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles as well. Yeah, you're a busybody. You do really, really like to stay busy. And if you don't like to stay busy, it's for some reason you're always busy and it's always booked and busy. Like I get a vibe of booked and busy. Okay. We have the 10 of Cups. Yeah. You're always busy helping other people. You're always busy. I think I said that in the beginning. Like you always help people. You're always busy helping people. You're always busy being that person that brings everyone together. You could be the type of person that always gets ahead at jobs, get promotions, and you're always seeking them. Like you always figure out, like you get on a job, you like, all right, let me give this like 2 weeks to figure out what it is, like how my days will go. And after that, I'm gonna start picking up on how people get promotions. I'm gonna start talking to people. I'm gonna start seeing like, what are the steps to take for me to move up? Because doing this right here is cute, but it's not going to be for the long haul. So I get that energy from you. You could also be the type of person that keeps themselves busy because you're always seeking out new skill sets, new experiences. Maybe you like to book classes and do different like festivals or pop-ups. Like I don't know where y'all live, but if you're in a more like busy city, or if you are able to drive to a more busy city and they do things like pop-ups and classes and markets and different things like that, you're the type of person that always indulges in these markets, in these pop-ups, because you understand that it's not a permanent thing. So let me just go out and experience it for this one good time, because I don't know when it's going to come back. I don't know what I can learn from it. You could be also the type of person, no matter where you go, you're going to make a connection and you're going to be able to get some type of new information to add to your life. And you're honestly the type of person who's proud to say money makes you happy. Like money does add to the happiness of my life. With this Page of Pentacles and 10 of Cups being here, I just get like the type of person where it's like money makes me happy. Money fulfills me. I love to have the financial means that are necessary for me to make myself and my family both happy. You don't mind being honest about that. And if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense for you. Like that is a strong vibe I'm getting off of this group. If it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. You also know how to balance out your time very well, balance out checkbooks very well. I don't know if you're the type of person that's like a quick fixer-upper, where you come into people's lives and you kind of just like organize every single aspect of their life, and they didn't even realize it until like 3 months later, and they're like, wait, I didn't even realize I put on my socks in this one drawer. You normally have them all over the place. Or, damn, I didn't know that I put this in my calendar already. Good thing I did, because I would have forgot I had a dentist appointment. It's like something about you is very structured, is very aware of how important your energy is. It's a big vibe of energy with this group. Like something about your energy, like you do not play about your energy. That is how you are like ahead of the crowd, because you understand like where I put my energy is where it will grow, or where I will plant a seed is where the tree will grow. So if I want to plant good trees, if I want to plant trees that I'm going to actually enjoy and appreciate, I'm going to make sure I plant these seeds in the right place. I'm going to make sure I give it the right sunlight. So that's how you go about any type of activities or instances or experiences in your life. And it could be in any area, whether it's love, family, financial aspects of any type of sort. So that's how you stand out from the crowd. You're a big organizer, you're a big time saver, you're a big money saver, but you're also very generous and you know how to handle things. You know how to get things done while still being fun and lighthearted, but also being studious, being aware, being sharp-witted and curious in the mind. So you're the type of person that gives all these different aspects, and this is the things that make you stand out in the crowd, because it's pretty unique to have both, to be fun and still be super structured and organized. So that's what I have for y'all. If you like to book a personal reading, they are running for $26 right now. I'm keeping it that way for a limited time, so make sure you book with me. Email me for your reading. Comment on this video if this is you, or if you're more of a person who's just all about your money. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and make sure that y'all watch the rest of these videos that I put up on my channel, because they are a lot of bangers on here. But thank you so much, Pal 2s, for watching. I appreciate you. Bye-bye. What's up, Pal 3? So we're seeing, what's the one thing you do that makes you stand out in the crowd? I would say that you're really flirty, but also like you put that shit on, like you're really fashion forward type of person, and you probably don't think so, but maybe the pieces that you pick out, you find them on sale, but they just end up looking really good and being staples in your wardrobe. You're also really feminine. You do have a really lighthearted energy to you. You bring light and peacefulness and harmony to any situation that you're in. This is how you stand out from the crowd. You don't have like a bitter outlook on life, on things. Okay, yeah, this is cool. So you have this weird not weird, but this unique duality to you where you have a lot of youthful energy, but you're also giving like mentorship vibes. Some people feel like you're a know-it-all, but I don't think it's that you're a know-it-all. I think that you've learned a lot, but you come off unique, naive. You don't come off as if you're a person that has all this information tucked into you. So that's how you stand out in the crowd. Your physical is completely different than how you're meant to, or what your actual experiences are in life. So yeah, the death card. You give life-changing advice. You give life-changing information to people that they didn't realize that they needed. The death card always tells me that there's like a big sweep of energy of events to come or that have come, and now it's time for us to realize there's a shift here or there's a shift coming. So I think that the energy you bring always brings a shift, or brings like a clean sweep to whatever environments that you're in. Even for yourself, like you might like go down rabbit holes sometimes of information, and then you realize later on how that, like how much it benefited you and how you're able to actually like use this information. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. That's a card to me always of a nurturing soul, a nurturing spirit. But anytime I see the Queen of Pentacles nowadays, I always get like a strong self-love vibe. Like you know how to take care of yourself very well. So this is a way that you stand out from the crowd because you understand how to really take care of yourself, but your mind is also really sharp, really intuitive, really on top of things. You could be the type of person that actually smokes weed and gets good benefits from it. Like you could be the type of person that understands you can't smoke 6 times a day. Maybe 2 times is your max. But when you smoke, this is when you actually get relaxed and get things done. Maybe you smoke and then you're able to like study better, or like do all your house chores, or just like put yourself in a better mindset so that you can get other things done. You're not like a lazy person, or you don't allow yourself to be lazy. Like it's more of a challenge for you to smoke and kind of get things done. It's more of a challenge for you to like get a glass of wine and get things done. But also, you have so much knowledge, but you're also very materialistic in a way. Like you understand the need to reward yourself. You understand the need to really make every dollar that you make count. Like I'm trying to look at this in the most positive way, but also when there's like this like cult leader vibe I get from these 2 cards being next to each other with the Hierophant and the Devil. Like y'all give vibe to where people can easily be enticed by the words that you say and want to follow you and be clingy to you kind of quickly. Some of you could honestly and obviously have Capricorn placements. Like me, I'm a Capricorn stellium. But yeah, some of you could have like Capricorn placements, even Aquarius placements. But I'm also getting Capricorn placements because the Pentacles is or all earth signs, and then the Devil is the card that represents Capricorn because we are the earthly sign. So it's hedonistic, like just those everyday things that humans think is normal, but like most times it's kind of toxic. Like, you know, like how people just like, we are supposed to be one of the smartest species, but why do we smoke and drink and ruin our bodies? I was just thinking about this to myself the other day. I'm like, we're the smartest species, but we're the only species that use marijuana in the worst way. We're the only species that use agave in the worst way. Like we use all these things. We create things that make our lives worse. Like it does not help us, but that's just a pessimistic side of how I'm looking at things. Okay. Yeah. Back to the weed smoking and you having a clear mind. I'm getting like the Devil, and the Judgment card is a card of like when you smoke or drink, or when you party, when you go shopping, it's like it wakes you up to more uplifting ways of looking at your life, more positive ways of looking at your life. Maybe you decided to let that bad habit go a while back, and now it's really prominent for you to be on a certain path in your life. Like for me personally, I kind of cut out a lot of my toxic habits that I had. Even if like I bring them back, I know I can't do it for like an extended amount of time. So I'm getting that type of vibe from y'all to where you know when it's time to drop a bad habit, when you can pick it back up. Like you kind of understand your basic habits. Like nobody's perfect, right? So I was talking about this with my sister not too long ago. We were talking about like sugar and like how it affects our body and everything like that. So I'm getting a vibe of like somebody that knows sugar is bad for them, but it's like, nah, I still want that cookie. So instead of you eating a cookie every day, you reward yourself with a cookie maybe every 10 days. And then you make sure that you work out. You make sure you drink your water. Like it's that type of vibe where you're realizing like two things can be true. Like everything doesn't have to be perfect, but I can still enjoy my life and still have the things that I desire and want while still pushing forward and moving ahead. So this is how you like stand out from the crowd, because you understand duality. You understand that life isn't just a straight and narrow, everything's perfect. Like everything on our journey is meant to help us. So you have that type of energy about you. People see this and this exudes off of you. Basically, when people talk to you, they understand this about you better. I don't know if some of you like keep to yourself at jobs and it's only until a certain point in time when there's a topic that you're interested in or that you're well versed in that you speak. I'm kind of like that type of person. I get that from my dad where I'm not antisocial, but if I'm in a group of people and I'm not like being chatty, I rather just observe everyone. And then once there's like a topic that I'm interested in or well versed in, then I'll chime into the conversation. But I don't like small talk and talking just to talk. So that's the type of vibe that y'all give off, where you don't talk just to talk. You have a lot of deep information. Also, this could be it could be occult knowledge that's like a little taboo that you have to you or have about you. And you could be realizing, like how I do tarot, you could be realizing that there's a certain metaphysical or occult tool or information or something like that that's meant to lead you down I want to say dramatic path in your life, but like make a huge shift in your life. Like the death card being on top of the judgment is like a big thunderstorm coming into your life and changing things for the better. Like after the storm, there's going to be so much sunshine for you. So this is how you stand out from the crowd, because there's big shifts coming into your life that you're very well aware of, and you're just ready to take care of yourself and put your best foot forward. So that's what I have for you, Pile Threes. I hope that this helped, and I hope that you enjoyed this. Make sure you comment down below if this is you, if this resonates with you. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm still doing personal readings for $26 right now, so just email me to book that. You'll definitely benefit from it. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. Bye-bye.